Welcome, then, ladies and gentlemen, to Monster Hunter Stories Press Any Button Edition.
See Capcom!
What are they gonna do?
I just want them to see.
Shut up, old man. I'm not ready for the story yet.
No, but he was speaking in English to us.
What does the language matter? I'm still not gonna listen.
That's so mean.
Sorry, is it only okay to ignore people in foreign?
In foreign. I think what you just said is even worse.
God damn it! I don't want to hear your stupid story.
Then press any button.
I don't know what the any button is.
See Capcom.
This is Monster Hunter Stories Remastered, and we're going to get back into it. What ho? We had a little go at this many years ago, like at least 12 years ago. Yes, even before Monster Hunter Worlds. 12 years ago.
Yes, before I even understood the concept of the stories.
Before you even existed. 12 years ago.
I'm 12 years old.
No, you just didn't exist until you met Monster Hunter. Ooh, I want to go to a museum. How do I look at music? Oh, it'll play the music.
I think you listen to music. I don't think you look at it.
Sense than a visual.
Have you never heard like sound in a museum?
Is that the music wyvern?
Well, no, it doesn't quite look like the whale that I remember.
The Kesu is so prominent. It's so funny. What? Okay, wait. Oh, okay.
Congalala. That Rathian is looking right at the camera.
Oh my God, Rathian! I don't like that. I hate that so much.
I know you're there.
I'm aware.
But Arjo's just like freaked out. He's just like, why did I do this?
All right, Starto. Oh, I've obtained the add-on King Queen.
That's a great character.
Do I get to be both at once, or?
Yeah, that's just one character.
Oh, okay, King Queen.
King Queen.
One Piece fusion dance.
That's where fusion dance comes from.
The savior we seek is born in light. That's my
Looks like it's an ogre's head coming out of an orb.
Respond to our cries. That's me crying.
You crying?
Astride a white dragon, they'll take to the pies. Skies.
Oh, that's the one from the picture.
They'll take to the pies on the white dragon, they love it.
I just love eating pies.
Then light will recede, and the light will recede.
Yes, just keep inserting your own words.
It'll all recede. He's got such a weird shaped head in carving form. Champion of Bonds! The name's Bond. Champion of Bonds.
Oh good, did everyone remember their white and red cloak?
We can't see our face yet, because we've not decided what our face is.
Why is she yelling at us? We've all been going into the same place surely we've been walking here. Why is she yelling at us from 5 feet away?
Like, from their perspective, are we just gonna like morph our flesh and then take our hood down? They're like, whoa, that's what you look like. We've grown up with you, but like this is the first time we've seen.
Maybe they already knew, and it's just us who didn't. I think you're supposed to press a button.
Oh!
That's not just like a cutscene.
Like, wow, they're really just like this. Lilia said it's just really hanging in the air.
Yeah, they're really giving the faces time to act. Yeah, probably. That's like the whole reason we're here.
God, I can barely remember this one compared to Story.
Well, it does help that we watched the anime a little bit recently.
Oh, yeah, it is very similar, isn't it?
Though, weirdly, I feel like the video game goes faster than the anime does here. I guess.
But he's so frozen. Like, the background's moving, but there is nothing on him that's moving.
Yeah, no, it's just the sunlight just rotating around.
That's so funny! Please press a button, free me. Oh my God! Why was that waiting for me?
That's great.
See, normally when they're frozen, they're at least, like, moving.
That's what you get for making them take so long. Yeah, a little bit, but he was just deep in thought.
I love that they've attached antler sticks to their hoods.
I think they're trying to act like they're monsters to try and scare things away that are small.
But also, the voice acting.
It's better when I can hear it more than one sentence a minute, though.
Shut up! I'm enjoying the freezing.
It just looks like he was pushed over and excreted a bunch of purple stuff, and now he's embarrassed.
I love how they're fine to just get distracted from like literal darkness goop.
Well, I mean, what does it mean to them? They're children.
It's like walking into your kitchen and there's like a blaze oil spill on your floor, and like
it's not like your kitchen. It's more like if you walked down the road and you saw some oil just on the side of the road. You're just like, are you gonna clean it up or think about it, or are you just gonna go home and let someone else deal with it?
You're an upstanding member of society, my dude, bro.
I don't know. I didn't put the oil there.
I don't have eyes. God, I don't have eyes. God, I don't have any eyes.
There you do. Turn around.
Oh, for God's sake!
See, look, you're good.
If I can't make my actual face look like the back of this hood, I'm going to be very, very upset.
Oh, I bet you can. He's just spinning.
This is how he runs. I'm role-playing. My character's a spinner.
Oh, okay.
He's enjoying himself, you know? It's the right.
This is why he needs a monstie to ride. He's just really bad at directions.
Yeah, he's just not great. He's not learned how to walk forward yet.
Look, a child. Gather them.
What child? Oh, that child.
There. That child.
That's a horse.
Sorry, that's all. I mean, horses can be children.
Horses can't be children.
Yes, they can. What are ponies? Because they're not horse children, are they? They're like half horses.
Oh my God! Ponies are dwarves!
Oh, they're horse dwarves.
Like fantasy dwarves. Like dwarves actually get to exist in a horse. That was not what I wanted to say or convey at all. That's really not the message I want. You're allowed to live, dwarf, but only if you get in that horse.
Get in that. What is this? Fucking Empire Strikes Back?
No, imagine being a horse and then you meet a pony. It would be like if fantasy dwarves were real and then we met them relative. And then, like, a donkey could be the elves. Maybe that's not the best comparison.
Yeah, that seems a bit mean, honestly.
Elf donkeys,
Maybe giraffes? Giraffes would be elves?
Giraffes aren't related.
What do you mean giraffes aren't related? They're basically long horses.
Zebras can be orcs.
How are giraffes not related, but zebras are?
Zebras are equestrian, and I don't know if giraffes are.
Why does that look so weird? Stop moving. Something about this looks really weird.
Is it the ominous fog and the creepy girls that are in front of it alongside the cliff bridge?
It's the weird spot where, like, it turns from, like, actually being rendered into just background artwork, and I can't tell where it is.
Oh, yeah, there is a point at which it starts being a picture, but, like...
It melds weirdly.
Why does Rathalos get such a unique looking
It's because it's Rathalos. Like, you pretty much answered the question with the question.
I wonder what's inside. A monster in goop form, you stupid pony.
Well, it might not be in goop form at this moment. You don't know that.
I guess it probably isn't in goop form. It hatches pretty soon. Let's bust it out of there and find out.
Apparently, giraffes are more closely related to deer, antelope, and cattle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they look like long horses, so I don't really
bet you feel like an idiot now.
No, I don't, because I never said they were related to horses. I just think in the universe.
Fucking moron! Trying to associate giraffes with a horse like some Neanderthal.
You can associate a cow with a horse; it'd be the same difference.
No, cows only are cows.
You're right. Cows are cows.
Cows are cows. What's a cow?
Why does that sound like the lowest heat rap lyric I've ever heard?
Yeah, what's a cow got? Cow's got nothing.
Those are just rocks. No, it's a boulder.
A rock is only a boulder depending on the size of the viewer.
So you're saying if they were really small, it would be a boulder?
No, if you were really tiny, if you were only a couple inches tall, then a little stone would appear to you as if a boulder, but for us it'd be like a pebble.
That's what I just said.
Which is interesting, actually.
Perspective is crazy, yeah.
Like, how many other things do we have a contextual name for that only changes depending on the size of the thing, not what it is?
Starbucks drinks.
For God's sake. I guess maybe bodies of water count. We got like a puddle, then a...
Yeah, but there's like other considerations, right?
Then a pond, then a lake. Like, when does a pond become a lake? How big does a pond have to be before it's definitely a lake?
When it's... maybe it's like an ecosystem.
But also
levels?
There are lakes that are bigger than some small seas. So how do we deal with that?
Well, I think seas have to be saltwater, don't they? So that would be a distinctive factor.
Yeah, that's true. I want to make my face look like the face in the box, please.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. If you do that, you're signing us up for pink hair.
Oh yeah. I don't want. No, I don't want you.
Wow.
You know,
if it's not me, then it's neither of us.
Oh, I can have my little fang back.
Yeah, there's some good mouths.
That's so funny. Why does that just feel like the natural progression?
That's good. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah.
How can you have people's... Oh my god, you can. Why can't you just be the character?
Why not?
Why does Lily have 4 hairs?
Because she has 4 hairs in the game. Do you not notice? You don't even notice how often
Who the hell is Millie? I forgot who Millie is. Wait, there's only one hairstyle with 2 colors.
For women, I guess so.
Oh, this is the only way we can have both colors. But then we'd just be Avinia's weird cousin. Oh, we can have a little heart on our cheek. Muffy's
yeah, we used
freckles.
to have.
Why just Muffy's freckles? That's the only one.
Yeah, we can't have our own freckles. Those are Muffy's.
Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Raised by wolves, Tylia is ready for battle.
And to raise some other wolves.
To raise some new wolves. It's a wolf cycle, baby. Have you ever seen a wolf riding a bicycle? Because goddamn, you're about to.
Because we train them.
We fit in quite
well. I like the idea that we managed to fit all of this under that hood.
Yeah, I know. Really compacted it down. Yeah, you can't really tell it's a Vivia, Anita, knee woman. She sounds like an antivirus.
She does, yeah. But like for birds.
Yes, for birds. Because all those birds need their security online.
Well, I think it'd be more like a real life antivirus for birds to protect them from like.
Oh, like spray them with it.
Don't spray them with it.
Let's go out spraying birds.
I do love, by the way, that like if you looked at our characters, clearly the one who is most like coded to be a Rathalos rider is Cheval. Like he literally has the hair and eye color.
Yeah, it's actually a really good point.
Wow, it's the king of the skies, Rathalos!
Rathabo!
Rathalos has been outflown by both an Astalos and a Sregios, so I think a review of this title is probably in order.
Well, the king of the skies doesn't mean the fastest in the skies.
Well, then what merit does he claim sovereignty?
The strongest, perhaps? The one who has territorial ownership of?
Like, did he pull a fucking sword out of stone? He's got nothing.
I think it's just the idea that he would beat the shit out of anything that tried to stop him.
I don't think he would.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with that, realistically.
Like, surely Gogmazios should be king of the skies. He's the biggest flyer.
Yeah, but that still doesn't, I don't know, man. I think you're getting too literal with it. What are most of the monsters' titles?
That's not the title. I'm being harsh. Rathalos is very scary as a baby. Why? What monster do you want to know?
Just like, I'm just saying, I don't think most of them are supposed to be taken that literally.
Like, the two in question, Astalos is Thunderous Rage.
Right.
So that's pretty serious.
Diablos is Tyrant of the Desert.
Sregios is Slicing Scales. Have you seen Geismagon, by the way?
Yeah.
Talking of titles, are you ready? It's hilarious, is Geismagon, okay? Also, Mr. Horse's face is perfect for what's about to go down. Now introducing Geismagon, Dark Abyss Dragon, Abyssal Archdemon of the Abyss, Lord of the Underground, Undead Monster, Fearsome Demon, Invading Demon.
I don't know about that one.
What do you mean? You don't know about that one?
Something feels a little bit lost in there.
He's got many honorifics, my friends. And that's
he's got a lot of something.
It's so good. Oh, yes, my child, my baby Rathalos. I will love you forever unless we're ever trapped in the desert with no food, and then I will eat you.
Why is he making that face? He's like...
It's important you know that cannibalism is on the table. And yes, I realize that implies that I am also a Rathalos, and you don't know that I'm not. I've got a spiky tooth, and my mother was a snake.
And that means you're a Rathalos.
That means I'm a Rathalos. It also means I can distend my jaw like this.
Do I need to call the paramedics again?
Rathalos Wingmill? Hey!
Are you okay?
It's even more horrific now I'm seeing it in crisper detail. Like, it's like an actual, like, murderer, butchery, like, grim trope. Like, it's really... it's like
terrifying.
predators hanging people upside down on their ship. It's really bad. Like, it's like a cute detail for initially, and then you look at it for more than 5 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine this Rathalos looking at it. Like, how do you think the Rathalos feels about that?
Like, that's 5 dead Rathalos.
And there's a lot of them.
They're pairs of wings. Just like a little Rathalos is there looking over his shoulder at it like, oh.
And can we mention that one of them only has 4 wings and one of them has 6? So clearly it doesn't need to have 6, and they overkilled a Rathalos.
It doesn't need to have 6. They just wanted an extra pair of Rathalos wings.
They just accidentally overkill and we're like, well, I guess we got to use these.
I mean, it's quite the good warning to any Rathalos flying across.
Yeah, it says, attack these people. They've hurt you. Stop telling us we can't fly properly.
Why is that so like she's making... Oh, little baby can't fly. Oh, he can't fly yet. Oh, little baby.
I am pretty big for a baby, though.
Oh, it's done.
I love that his voice is like lightly Patrick Star inspired, because that's always what I've imagined.
All APTONOTH shudder. Look, it's Vlau.
Vlau? I don't know who that is.
It's Horse's mum.
No, that's the house.
Well, yeah, the house, but he's got 2 mums. He's got human mum and house mum.
I don't remember one of those.
Also, why are we so angry?
I don't know. I don't know why she's scolding us while talking to Cheval.
And the fact we're just blinking at each other with these permanent expressions on our face.
Why do we always get to see our perspective on it, not just the 2 people that are talking?
Actually, that's a really good point. We're just stood in the middle of them like...
Yeah, it's literally like we're in between them.
Sorry, what? You caused trouble for Dan. Go apologize to Chief
You know
Omna.
Chief Omna hates it when people cause trouble for Dan.
Chief Omna loves Dan, all right? And he is the most upset at you causing trouble for Dan.
Exactly. Don't worry about Dan, though. He'll be
You'll
fine.
go apologize, then you'll come home and have a lovely dinner, all right? And I hope you think about what you've done. Yeah, what do you mean, what would you have done, Dan? You have 6 dead Rathalos corpses spinning around slowly as a grim monument over the entire village.
Well, no, it was what would we have done, as in the 3 children, I think.
We're going to see Chief Omna, follow me.
No, and that was what we were already told to do. I mean, I guess you're kind
We were literally about to do that. Kind of just wasted your time there, Dan.
God, I love that. Why is the corn so big? Did you see that?
I didn't realize large corn excited you so much.
No, it's like half the size of your body. Large anything that is that out of proportion is silly to me.
Hey, tiny old weird man.
You don't have to say any of those things to him.
Well, I mean, I need to say something. I need to greet the weirdo.
Yeah, you could have said the hey.
Oh yeah, he's a rhymer.
It's not his species. It's more of a
The
wyverian.
children are safe and sound. There's no point getting tightly wound.
Why are you reading it? He has voice acting.
They'll have more than enough time to reflect upon their heinous crime.
Let him do it now.
Oh yeah, they do have voice, but I am the voice of I am the voice of all things.
Just let them talk.
It sounds like I'm mocking them now. Why is that so Santa voice acting?
How else do you read? How else do you read that?
Like that was just like the full-on ho ho.
How else do you
like
read
that-
oh ho ho oh ho ho?
Oh.
That's definitely not how he would laugh.
Alright, the implication here is that the kinship stone requires the purity of a child's soul.
It would be really funny if you could like work into the game a way of like voice recognition where the characters would just stop talking and make angry faces if you were making noise.
Yeah, just look at you when you start talking.
It's like, are you done? Are you okay? Now I'll start again.
This is just like, wow, you have potential. That's really cool.
I don't have that.
Here, I thought you had none.
Is it a monster?
No, it's an alarm. You just said that.
No, it's an alarm. It's an alarm. Sure, you know what the alarm is. Like, oh no, they're not stupid horse questions. But
Someone needs to take that headband off his head. It's constricting the blood too much. Up, animation style change.
yeah, it's actually just really making him dizzy. Oh no, it's Blighter Cougar.
You don't know that. It might just be clouds of purple.
It makes things cool and red, so is it really that bad?
I like how it slipped past the windmill.
Not the foragers. I like the one at the front walking towards
Yeah,
it.
it's like, oh, cool, some purple stuff. I'll forage that.
I'll forage that stuff. Yeah.
Damn, Dan's on it. He's already here.
Go on, Dan. God, Lily, you're so scary in this style.
You just don't like children.
I don't like children. Children are so scary in this style, man.
Yeah, children are creepy.
Careful
Yeah,
of
any style.
Cheval's mother! Ow!
If you're a child, you scare me.
He's killing all of the mums.
Oh, now he's going right for her.
Oh no, Cheval!
Not yet.
No! Save your mom house!
Not the house mother.
No, don't do it, Nagakuka! That house raised him! I love that he puts extra effort into it. Like, there's a full-on, like, stomp down. That's not even a Nagakuka move.
Yeah, he looks at him. He looks him in the eye too.
And then he looks at him.
It's like, yeah, I know that house was your mother.
Like, it's so personal.
I know you fell next to my cloud of purple shit on the floor earlier and didn't say anything about it.
I thought it was really cool. I left that there for you.
I was offended, honestly.
Now your mums are dead.
I wanted to like have it be this cool moment where like you guys would follow it and then maybe you would see me and maybe fight me, but then you didn't, and now I'm mad.
Now I'm being attacked by this child, Rathalos.
Imagine if you were a full-on Nargacuga and a Rathalos that's 3 feet tall fucking beats you in a fight.
Well, that's a shame. Guess we'll have a new egg now. Oh no! Velociprey!
I love the idea that it's just like 6 Velociprey. I'm fucked. Oh no, it's a
I
drum.
get him to leave.
Dan has a drone at least.
I love that he deliberately like down bees on Cheval's house.
It's the fact that he looks at him, then does that, then stares at him.
Yeah.
And I love that this is entirely because they just wanted to censor the idea of someone dying in a game that is somewhat for children.
I sure hope this doesn't make me evil. No, Mom, why did this happen? I'll never forget. Val's probably like, no, he's like, no, say no.
No, I said I wouldn't forget.
And like, it's supposed to be ominous saying he'll never forget, but I think that's pretty normal. I'll never forget when my
That's what I'm saying.
mother got murdered by a Nagakuga. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, dude, I imagine so.
You don't need to promise that. That's just an assumption that I would make.
Oh yeah, we're already rocking the best everything.
What has happened here?
I am adorable now. If we wear hats, then we're not copying Anivia's bone.
No, if you wear hats, then you hide my pink.
A whole year later.
Well, I hope Cheval's mother's been rebuilt.
Like, it's just fine. Like, I was like, well, that sucked, but, you know, we've never seen it again, so everything's cool.
Is that just like a torch grave? What is that? I've never thought about
I
that.
feel like it's a torch grave.
Well, like a singular grave?
Hackam village is slowly rebuilding back to its former glory. What glory?
Is Cheval's mother the only person who has ever died in this town?
It might actually be the case. I assume people that die of old age are just fed to the APTONOTH.
Maybe it's just like, you can't die in this world unless you're killed by a blighted Nagakuga?
Why are you stressing that his mum was all he had? Why not just he lost his entire family?
I'd like to add this child in the background who's just a part of this conversation, just like, yeah, I've been there. And he just looks like a really shrunk down, like 40-year-old bodybuilder.
I love this responsible girl.
Yeah, she's very responsible, which is why she's gossiping.
Exactly. There's nothing more responsible than a bit of quick goss.
Yes.
It is. It's my lifelong dream.
This has been my dream for my entire life.
Why does he only protect his left nipple? Is that like his weak spot? Like,
No, actually, it does also protect. It does protect his right nipple too. It's just pulling it over for safety. I think it's the idea.
I was only allowed one small metal plate and I had to choose what I wanted to cover.
I think it's the idea of that classic outdated concept that the heart is on the left side. You just stick your hand up and stuff, and then there's a rock, I guess. Why the fuck are you taking the kinship exam?
It's just like, obviously what happened to him is incredibly sad and traumatic in a realistic sense. But it's the fact that he's now portrayed like in the middle of a nice, normal conversation. Like, hey, how you doing? Is everything going well? I don't believe in things going well. Okay, I was just making small talk.
And there's just like happy music playing and like we're smiling.
Just record scratches. Everything is pain. Lovely weather we're having.
Want to move to the void permanently.
Then he slides out like...
I have places I must be. In fact, I'm the one who runs it. I'm also its only employee. I consider it my third mother.
So weird. Spell's being so cold. Like, can I just get over
I
it?
hope nothing happens to my blockbuster.
You might be too young, but we used to get a couple movies a week delivered by post.
No,
And then sent them back by post. Is that insane?
okay, I didn't do post, but I did just like...
Like, I experienced pre-online streaming everything services. It's crazy.
too, yeah, like we used to just go into the stores and rent things. I used to rent video games for a week.
Physically go to the place and search through DVDs on a shelf. It's actually insane when you put it like
I rented video games for weekends occasionally and then finished them and then put them back away. It was so weird.
that. Yeah, I know. Fucking yes.
I mean, in a way, that's sort of like what the weird membership services are now, too, isn't it? You're basically renting them just on a longer-term basis and multiple. It's been 1 year since the day that Cheval's mother died.
I love that everyone needs to really mention that it's exactly a year.
And his other mother.
What happened? Like, he's incredibly quick on his thoughts. Is on
It's scripted.
to convey what he needs to, but also make sure it
There's
right.
like a teleprompter behind you.
Monstie. I thought, oh yeah, Dan came up with Monstie.
Yeah, it's a monster who's your bestie. It's not baby monster. It's specifically a monster who's your bestie. Which means theoretically, surely you could have fully grown monsties as well.
Do we just not have Rathalos back?
No, Rathalos fell down a cliff and we think he's dead.
Do we not look for him? Like,
How are you gonna search down the bottom of a waterfall?
yeah, no, I guess, yeah, just that's it. He's gone.
What are you, a salmon? Look, if he was fine, he'd come back.
On the socks, the engine started moving.
Omnis sucks! Sorry, how long is this chief and how influential is he that has become an expression?
It might just be a Dan thing, though, because they work so closely together.
It might actually just be a Dan thing.
It's like if I were just like, Josh's microphone!
Can you imagine a Monster Hunter Stories game where everything's voiced?
I can.
Is it the sequel?
Perhaps. But now, also the original.
I think it's offensive that clearly felines are sentient creatures that can talk, but in actual Monster Hunter, they're just meow.
Well, I mean, we still understand them.
I guess that's true.
So I guess it's just like an interpretation thing.
He's so scary.
I think that is what confuses me about looking at him, is that his ears feel like they don't come out of his head properly.
They should just give us Naviru in actual Monster Hunter. I'm sure that would be completely non-irritating.
So beautiful.
Incredible. I just can't stop staring at it. Why does only one eyebrow get an extra definition?
Because he's practicing his eyebrow races for for the future.
His mouth and whiskers look like a spider.
I guess. I can see that.
Like a drop of water with legs.
Poop water.
Stop.
You were the one who pointed out the color of the water.
Can't call his face that.
I think we can. Navarro Poop Water, that's his full name.
That's his full name! It's like hero adventurer name. And on my name is Navarro Poop Water. You know, I'm thinking about it. Can I just give you this cat?
Can I just, like, make this your responsibility? Like, I know you haven't even hatched an egg yet.
I love that the cat doesn't get a question in this, despite him being, again, a sentient being.
We're not food. Stop it.
Why is his ass so defined?
And what is this, like, animation?
It's just a classic feline
Yeah,
greeting.
classic, especially when you just leave it going this long.
What decides if there gets to be motion or not?
I don't know, but the arrow's pointing at Chief's dick.
Check this out.
Look down here, and he smiles like, yeah, I know it's there.
And then Dan's like, wow.
That's incredible. That is not proportional. I like the idea that he's helping us by holding it instead of just letting it sit on the pillow.
Well, yeah, it gets air all the way around.
Yeah, that helps.
Here we go. What could it be?
Cephadrome.
What's with the light?
That's how creation happens.
Okay, is it the light of pure creation?
It is, yeah. The longer you leave the lights to cook, the deeper the colors.
Into the world of Velocodrome is born.
He's pretty defensive, that Velocodrome.
What shall we call him?
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste the Velocodrome.
He just looks like a toothpaste.
He does look like a tube of toothpaste. He is colored like a toothpaste. White, red, and blue are the colors of toothpaste.
And he has the facial expression of a monster that would happily eat toothpaste.
First there was Riders on Monsties, and then the Big Bang.
I love us just longingly looking at the courier from a distance in this.
Wow, we have a whole house.
Well, yeah, we are a child.
Wow, that does make sense.
I mean, this happened a long time ago. Inflation has really just been a bit.
Oh my god, forgot about you!
A prayer pot.
Oh, yeah. You like my Velocodrome body pillow?
Yeah, it's sort of creepy now that you actually have a Velocodrome, though.
Keeps me warm at night, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. It's a pillow.
King, Queen, Hellblade,
King,
Silver
Queen.
Star, Blazing Beats.
I mean, those are technically spoilers.
Yeah, they are actually. Wow, you can make him all of the.
Yeah, oh, that's so good.
That's incredible. You can make him Lightning Navaroo. Also, 40 winks floof. That's ridiculous. I just imagine him showing up in Silver Athlos armor, like, hey.
Imagine if this was the first time you saw
Yeah,
him.
like, I've seen some shit. But I want to ride.
You haven't earned the right to ride yet.
But I have hatched an egg.
First, you have to walk up to Dan.
Oh, God, no. Run away, APTONOTH. No, you don't, please.
You fool. I know there's plants. Just finish them and go.
Just Dan stood there. Ominous.
I just see him, like, holding, like, a little, like, receiver. There's, like, a bit of C4 on the APTONOTH. He's just like, I can press this at any moment.
Dan, don't do it, Dan. He's just enjoying a herb, Dan.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna make you do it. Check it out. It's so helpless. It just has no interest in fighting back. Isn't that exciting? You can just stab it and it won't do anything.
Just yell in pain and roll over and let you keep stabbing. This honestly is one of the greatest moments in the entirety of 20 years of Monster Hunter. This text,
really
this screen, it is just like it's the fact he's had to quantify it with helpless. Like, oh look, there's an APTONOTH, go get it. There's a helpless APTONOTH.
I think the
It's at
original
your mercy.
I think the original
And it's
intention is
just
to try and make
peacefully
you, like,
enjoying some food, unaware of what's being said about
I think it's just supposed to, like, make the player feel, like, less concerned. It was like, oh, we're gonna fight a monster, but don't worry, it's just a helpless APTONOTH. But, like, it doesn't come across that way.
Okay, we turn around like, I can't wait for this.
Kill it, do it.
Do it, give me a show. God, this is my favorite part of every new
Yeah,
rider.
just
I take
don't-
them out
just don't-
here and I get them to massacre an APTONOTH in front
Do me
of
a favor and don't turn around once the fight starts because you're not gonna want to see what I'm gonna be doing. I've got a separated crotch plate for a reason.
I am really sorry that I'm about to murder you. I just want you to know
You don't
that.
have to though, you know that, right? Like
I know I don't. I mean, I do have to.
Hey, you just like rub it against my neck.
Yeah. Oh, now you're killing me. That's interesting.
Oh, I understand.
It's usually docile. It's an innocently grazing APTONOTH.
Rip it to shreds.
Absolutely eviscerated. Fuck it up brutally.
Absolutely.
innocently, helpless, docile.
It's just so easy to murder her.
He's so happy as well.
I love tutorials that like treat it as if they're going to be teaching you in game, but then use like game terminology in the actual dialogue.
Everyone knows, no matter how fast you are, if the opponent's powerful.
Excellent. Now I'm not responsible for poaching. You are. He got murdered by a child and some toothpaste.
He got murdered by a child on the request of the adult.
So Yon could coup. Oh, yeah, we are, I guess.
Oh, apparently, yes. We don't just have to kill everything we see.
Oh, why do they have so many claws? Like, it's just unnecessary. Have a couple of good ones. You don't need, like, 7.
What a beautiful open world.
So open. So world.
Buddy, it's not worth
God,
it.
I love nature's treadmills.
You have so much to live for, and such a long...
I do, like practicing my moonwalk. Kelby!
Oh my god, a whole ass treasure chest. With throwing knives in it. That's what I want as a child.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love finding boxes filled with throwing knives.
I've always loved the distinction of throwing knives. Like, I assume that throwing knives are specifically built to be more aerodynamic for the purpose of throwing, but any knife can be a throwing knife.
And weighted for throwing, I think is the main thing.
But any knife can be a throwing knife.
But not every knife is a throwing knife. I think any knife can be a thrown knife, but not every knife is a throwing knife.
If I'm throwing it, it's a throwing knife.
No, 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 no!
Change his mind. Not worth it. Ah, a Poogie in this cave.
Not just any Poogie, it's King Poogie.
No, this is the little porker. Kingus Poogus.
What are you doing here, little Poogie? Relaxing in a cave.
I am lost. I will now teleport. Thank you for activating my buttons.
Actually, I don't think they're lost if they can just teleport around the place.
Well, maybe they can only teleport if, like, they have the scent of the location they want to go.
Real big challenge to walk to this cave.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be challenging is the idea. But also, you just sort of avoided a lot of combat that we could have had to do. Surely we could have, like, taken that off of our arm first. Like, all we're doing is just getting our sleeve really wet.
Never was so scary like that. Doesn't Nagakuga attack again?
I don't know. Does it?
That's the electricity.
Yeah, they definitely seem tingling. Why does this Nagakuga hate specifically us? And Cheval, I guess.
It's coming at us specifically with everything it has.
I can tell just by looking at it. All of its possessions. It even has this, like a bag of bones, I guess.
Does Nagakuga swap to power while he's in rage? I can't remember.
I want to say yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Remembering.
It would be the tail slam.
Kinship up.
Kinship up.
Kinship up. Oh, it's down. It's down.
Look, he's dead.
He's dead.
This is just such a weak Nagakuga, all things considered. But
it really is just a pathetic...
I mean, I guess it's, like, infected with, like, a disease, so...
Oh, I have missed these.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Velociraptor!
One day, mainline Monster Hunter will have monsters do this against him.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, he's running away.
I should chase him. He's clearly not cut out for this.
Yeah, no, he's really struck. Why he attacked such an innocent little village?
Also, I don't know how innocent that village is, to be honest. There was, again, a lot of Rathalos wings.
Oh, he cried and ran away. Why did he just cry on the floor and then leave?
Well, wouldn't you if someone was beating you up endlessly?
A Nagakuga with its tail between its legs would be hilarious. Like curved forward.
But it's also, like, always technically between its legs, isn't it?
The next day.
That's a long time. Oh, and by the way, have you, like, smelled some flowers and stuff?
What are you saying, Chief Omni, right? What is it? Why have you started telling me about how pollination works? What are you doing?
He wants you to understand that every part of the food chain matters, and it's not just about who's the strongest.
This is my bee explanation face.
It's the conversation about the bees and the bees. I love the idea that at some point in his life, this guy decided this would be how he would talk. No matter what anyone else thought, just fuck him, it doesn't matter.
I think he did it from birth.
I mean, you can't be rhyming when you're born, literally. Finally, we can ride.
And just like that, a rider is born.
So actually, we're like, probably like 15 or something.
Born
today.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, that's some Monster Hunter Stories Remastered. Let us know if you would like more. But for now, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe to the bell for more. Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below for more. And until we meet again for more, goodbye for more.
Goodbye, more.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.